Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this video where we're going to be looking at this drum machine. It is the Alesis SR18 High-definition drum machine. That's what it looks like. It's boxed. I'm going to unbox it, show you what's included, and then I'm going to basically just step through and give you a listen to all the different patterns that come on it as standard. This is a drum machine which has been updated. There was an original one, SR16, many years ago now, but it's still kind of holding its own. People still use this machine. The SR18 has got a few extras that the SR16 didn't have, and it works in much the same way. I'm not going to go into the differences between the SR16 and 18. There's plenty of other videos you can probably find which will do that for you. What this video is going to do, I'm going to unbox it, show you what's included, and as I say, go through and let you have a listen to what the default preset drum patterns sound like. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look inside the box. So I've just had to zoom out a little bit to fit this on, because it's a big box. Let's just see if I can... There we go. So in the box you get power supply, which is very handy because often you have to buy these separately at great expense. So it comes with its power supply. Put that to one side a second. I did get a bag full of gubbins here, which is like a manual, which is fairly thick to be fair. Let's have a look at it actually. Just grab these. What have we got? So there's a reference manual here, and then there's this kind of quick start manual in various languages, including Spanish, French, German, and Italian. Okay, and there's some sort of sheet. What's this? I don't know what that is. Something to do with recycling materials. But the reference manual is kind of dinky look, but it's quite nice. It's very comprehensive, and it tells you how to do it, how to create new patterns, and so on. There we go. How many pages is it? 54, so or something like that. And then we've got some other bits in here, but the really interesting thing in this bag that I wanted to draw your attention to is this two-sided sheet. So on this side, it's a sound list. It shows you kind of all the kick or bass drums you've got there. It's quite a lot of them. 71 in fact. Then you've got all the snare drums. How many is there? 171 different snare drums and kind of rim shots. Hi-hats, about 261 of them. Oh, hang on. I'm telling a lie. It's going up, isn't it? So about 100. There's about 100 of each or thereabouts. Tom drums, cymbals, various other percussion, and then this miscellaneous section. So there's loads and loads of sounds. And then this one, even more important, this is what I'm going to spend most of the video on. This is the pattern list. So you actually get a bass track, which can accompany your rhythms on this machine. That's optional. You don't have to have the bass on, but you can. But yeah, these are the patterns I want to look at. So there's there's about 99 preset tracks that goes up to there, or patterns should I say, and then the rest are got a U next to that, means they're user defined, so you can edit those ones, and there are 75 of those. So I'm going to give you a little play through. You can listen to those in a minute. So that sheet's handy. It's good to have for reference. Just to continue this unboxing side of things, that's where the power supply actually originally lived. It's obviously not in there anymore. It's loose. Just pull that out. Try not to disturb the polystyrene too much. Hate polystyrene. And then the actual device itself is very well secured in here, so it hasn't moved around in transit. Just move that to the side slightly. I'll have to zoom in at this stage a wee bit. So it comes wrapped up. And it looks like this. It's this size. It's really cool looking actually. The red button for record stands out. You've got this jog wheel to make changes to the digital display settings, and you can sort of, I guess it speaks for itself, this, doesn't it? You can see there's different, not only the different drum types, but you've also got the notes which apply in blue to the bass. So there's blue kind of colour coding for bass stuff, and then there's effects there of course. So let's have a little look underneath. So this it can be powered by batteries, so it's I believe 6 AA batteries. Can you see in there? Look, so you can take that on the road. It's got a reminder about the patterns, the presets and the users we just talked about there. There's nothing else to adjust there, but on the back you've got a few ins and outs. So you've got like the main volume here, look. Various outputs. So you can connect up to speakers or headphones. You've got an instrument input. I've not used that before. I guess you could probably bring in like another instrument, like a guitar, to accompany what's happening on the machine. You've got a MIDI in and out, and there's a foot switch operation here, which again I've not used that. There's the input for the power supply and the on-off button, clicking on and off. One thing I will mention about this power supply, I know I said it's great that it comes with one, but what I don't like very much, for me anyway, is once I've plugged this in, it clicks in nicely. It seems very difficult to remove. I'm having to put quite a lot of force and twist. It's come out eventually. I don't like that. I feel like if I do that enough times, it's going to break. Don't get why that is so hard to pull out. But anyway, it is what it is, I guess. So that's a quick tour of the device. Let's switch it on, connect it up and have a listen. Okay, so I've got it set up and just sort of zooming in on the actual digital display, because I don't think I actually, for this, need to show you the bottom half of it. I want to be able to see the screen as best possible. So I'm going to basically go through those 99 presets one at a time, just give you a quick blast of each one. Just to say, each preset has a part A and a B. You can see the A there, look. If I move to B, it'll say B. I'll go back to A there. And the reason for that is obviously there's two parts to each preset, so you might have like basically sort of like a verse and chorus. And you can actually press the fill button, it'll do a nice little roll between to join them up. I might not go with the fills for this, just to keep it simple, I'll give you A and B. And I'll move through each one. So let's start with Rock 1. Let's go with, starting with pattern A, or part A should I say. Let's press play and listen. There's B now, look. Go back to A. Okay, let's go to the next track. Now I can just stop it and move on like that, or I could keep it running. So we're on to Rock 2 now. Hang on a minute. Oh, sorry, Blues 1. Missed that out. Let's go. I'm going to do it this way. Play. Now also, you can hear the bass in the background. I can turn that off by, let me just mute, hold that down and press bass. Disappeared, and you will see if I bring it back on again by doing it again. It says bass in there, look, can you see? I'll leave the bass on for now. Sounds to be. Next one, Blues 2. No, Rock 2 we've got. Yes, let's listen to that. Part A. You can see it tells you the tempo of each one down here, and they're different for the different presets. Give a bit of B. It tells you it's going to pattern B. Next track, Funk 1, back to part A. Do you know what? I actually don't know if I had the patience to go through them all. That was 53 playing parts A and B of 99. There's loads more. I'm only halfway, really. There's so many patterns to explore on this machine. I hope that's given you a good idea of what you can do. I actually think some of those bass lines aren't bad, to be honest. So I hope you found that useful. Obviously, there's twice as many to explore, and then there's the user-defined ones as well. So hopefully that was useful. Thanks for watching the video, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye for now.